Mom put the cake in the oven at 4 p.m. The cake should bake for 45 minutes. When should she take it out of the oven? In this lesson, you will learn about elapsed time by identifying the start time, the change of time, and the end time of real-world situations. Let's review. You already know how to read time on a clock. For example, you know this clock says 11:49. And when solving elapsed time word problems, like this one, Tanya wakes up at 6 a.m., she leaves for school at 7 a.m., how long does she take to get ready? A mistake a lot of people make is rushing and not really being thoughtful about what the question tells you and what it's asking. So when you see a problem, you might want to wonder, what is the important information? And how should I solve this problem? And what is it even asking? So an elapsed time word problem is like a mini story, and it has a start, and it has an end, and it has some kind of change in the middle, or something that happens in the middle. And so let's look at our little mini story about Tanya, who wakes up at 6, leaves at 7, and we're wondering how long it takes her to get ready. And when you read a word problem like this, you should close your eyes and imagine what's happening, or you can even act it out. And once you do that, you're going to be ready to underline and label the different parts. So we know that 6 a.m. is when she wakes up. It's when she gets started. And we know 7 a.m. is when she leaves, and that's the end time. And we know that this problem is now asking us, how long does it take her to get ready, or what's the change from the start to the end? And so now we can fill in 6 a.m. as the start time, 7 a.m. as the end time, and we know that the change of time is what we're looking for, or our question mark. So let's return to Mom and the cake. We know Mom put the cake in the oven at 4 and it should cook for 45 minutes, and we're wondering when should she take it out. And so you're going to want to, again, imagine this and start labeling and thinking about the different parts. Looking for the start, the end, and the change. So we know Mom put the cake in the oven at 4 p.m., so that's the start. And we know it should cook for 45 minutes. That's actually the change. That's not the end. That's how long it's going to be in the oven. So this problem is asking us, when should she take it out? Or what time is the end? When will the cake be finished? And that's the question. In this lesson, you have learned about elapsed time by identifying the start time, the change of time, and the end time of real-world situation.